Hi, thank you for popping. I'm Joanna Howd. This is my free project on a Children's Mental Health Week, and today we're gonna paint a green caterpillar. Green is for me a color which I find it associated with being content. That's why I chose a caterpillar which eating across the leaf all day long. We sometimes we turn into a food for a bit of comfort. On a cold day, we would like to have a nice warm soup to cheer us up, to keep us warm. On days when we feeling a bit down, we might like to turn into the hot chocolate with marshmallows. And on the days when we just chilling, we might turn to our favorite teas or coffees if we're adults. So today our project is a green caterpillar. So we start with sketching our caterpillar. Actually, we'll start with a leaf. So a leaf gonna go across there, a huge leaf across all the page, two little curvy lines. And then we're gonna go with a caterpillar. We're gonna base our caterpillar on a circles. So we're gonna make about £1 coin circles, which are gonna be joining. And then we're gonna go down, sideways, and all sorts. Our caterpillar, as all the animals and objects we draw in the project, gonna have one eye like a human eye, and the other eye of a round shape. And we're gonna give him 2 antennas. Why not? He looks a bit more like hair than him, but hey ho. Little tiny nose, little tiny mouth. Of course she's gonna be content because she just bit and ate through the leaf. You can see her holes in it everywhere. So have a look. So that's what we've got so far. So we've got circles, circle eye. You can stop this video and copy the picture if you want to. Now, so we're gonna go for greens. I use a Maker Brushes set where I'm lucky enough to have 4 greens, which I can use across my leaf and caterpillar. So I go for dark green, which then I can lighten up. As if you've seen my previous movies, then you probably seen me doing this with different media, like watercolor pastels or pencils. So first we fill in the leaf. As you can see, it's just a shade of green, quite dark and earthy, I would say. Green. So we choose for the. That's what we're gonna choose for the leaf. So I'm gonna have that as a background. Of course, I'm gonna splatter around. You know me already. I love my splatting around. And then for the actual caterpillar, I'll use my brightest green I've got, which then I'm probably gonna cheer even more up with the green neon watercolor. What I don't know if you can see, but I do a circle. Can you see? You just go like a circle. Circles. There you go. A bit more gentle on the face because my device in a different color. We can add one more layer of the watercolor on the lines where they meet up, just to give that bit of shading and that shape, circular shape, bring that shape up a bit. There we go. This is our caterpillar. She's not very hungry, she is content, I said. So I'm gonna try this now. I use the watercolor paper, and sometimes you can get really nice shapes when you do this drying. So you can see here we've got like a little splatter there, and we can even bring this up with surrounding this with our yellow pencil or any different color pencil. And anytime you find this kind of shapes, you can just bring them by making lines, even showing more of the shape. So I've got a few here I can underline. So I'm just gonna go around my lines. I'm gonna go madly yellow on my head. As I said, I'm gonna use the light bright pastel, but you're welcome to put another layer of watercolors on top of your caterpillar. Make it bright. If you're not happy with the colors you've got, you can always experiment with mixing them, and if you're not happy with your greens and you think they're a bit too dark, then you can lighten them up with whites or yellows and make them a bit more cheery. Just gonna add a bit of water to my pastel. I think I'm gonna add a bit of dark green into my leaf as well, because it looks a bit sad. So I'm gonna add a couple of places of green color, which then I can just water it down with my wet brush. See this, once you're using this watercolor pastel, they're giving a nice texture of drawing, and between drawing and painting. So watercolors, but not watercolors, but that's that then. Because a bit more splatter, why not, and a bit of yellow splatter. Okay, now eyes. I think for eyes we go for the pencils, and then we just use greens I've got. So I've got a few greens. Got a light green which I can fill my flower shape, roundy shape around, and then give a shape of an eye with that one. Outline it a bit on one side, maybe just to give that shading feeling. Once you're doing the shading, you have to think, where is your light coming from? Is it coming from a top? Is it coming from a bottom? It would be good to follow one pattern. So you can you're just adding this to shape. There we go. And we're gonna go for bright yellow around it. That's one. Actually, that one is much better. Darker. And then, last but not least, green. Now don't worry, we haven't got our outline there yet, which we're gonna get in a minute. So now with a black posca pen or any different pen you've got in black, you can do your outlines. So we go all the way, we're gonna do our spots. Nose, mouth, eye, and the flower shape. Another eye, a little pupil there, and that's another thing, they don't have to be straight, you can look in any direction you want her to. You can make these lines really wriggly and funky. It's really up to you how you want this caterpillar to look like. Here we go. You can have a few lines here and there on a leaf. Leaves don't have a texture where you've got nothing there, don't they? So you can add up a couple of lines just to make that leaf look more. And on the caterpillar you can add a little dots, circles, swirls, lines as well, why not? Anything you want really. There she is, a content caterpillar. Don't forget to sign your art. So this is our third project now during our Children's Mental Health Week, and this was our green caterpillar. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you next time. Bye.